But we know that little flat, we know the Japanese are right there. So one morning before daylight, and we had to march about 4 miles to the lower end, but we took our machine guns, and we took our mortars, and we took all kinds of heavy stuff, and we already know the range. And we went down there and up there, say 400 or 500 yards away from that bank, and got all set up before daylight, and had our mortars set on a certain range and our machine guns and everything on a certain range. And we was sitting there waiting. And when it got daylight enough to know what we was doing, by the time we got through that flat, it looked like it'd been bush hogged. And I've been asked, well, did you kill any Japs? I don't know. I didn't go up there. Somebody did, but I didn't go. We carried our stuff back down to where our camp was, on that part. But they put us out here around our perimeter, around our camp, just to keep from being overrun. And so me and he wasn't little much, he was American Indian. American Indian. And I've never run across a man yet that I would have dreaded to fit with as much as I would that. But we was there, and we was in a dugout we was in this dugout across the road over here, and the jungle was not much further from here to that garage, to our backs, this way. That dugout was about 5 or 6 feet across this way, and at about waist deep. So that was our outpost for that night. I remember the lieutenant had already come about midnight with his jeep to check us. About 2 o'clock was when it happened. And they come to our back from out of the jungle, and they had their bayonets and rifles. I know what they meant to do. I think I know. They meant just to gut us. And they didn't aim to fire no shots. I don't think they did. Because they had to give them away, you know. And we didn't have time to say, post number 2, Corporal of the Guard, post number 2, no nothing. We didn't have time to say nothing. And they was on our backs. And I do remember losing my steel helmet. Knocked me over on the side here and lost my steel helmet and like that. But we had our bayonets fixed too. I don't know how many shots was fired. But we didn't take aim, I know that. Because you don't if you're right together. But by the time it's over, there's 4 dead chaps. And I got this skull fracture. And this is about faded out, this bayonet right there. But we got out of that. I don't know how it did. You know. Happens fast, you just don't know. But there's 4 less of them than there was when we got started. I know that. And then I guess it was about 2 weeks after that till we began to get ready to move into Japan. So that's the big story, honey. That's the big story. But there's some of that stuff I don't like to go through with, but I didn't get as much done as little Junior did, but I got what I could. I done what I could. And I was there in time to nearly get killed, I know that. But that's all right. Maybe I ought to. I've thought about that. A lot of the boys didn't, honey. A lot of the boys didn't make it. So, I guess a lot of them things is one reason that when it comes to a time like we've been going through with them so hard, I can't help it at all. I just can't help it. If it's wrong, it has to be wrong. I just can't touch it. Mercy, oh yeah, mercy. But when it comes to deliberate betraying our country and stuff like that, I can't take it. I mean, without saying something or doing something. If they put me in jail, it'd be the same thing. I'd still say it.
Now this is Uncle Roy as a buck private when he went in the service in the story he just told. And he made a corporal, didn't he?